Little Lamb Learning.
Woohoo! Hello! Hello there! Wow, they look like they're having loads of fun. Would you like me to show you how to draw one of the minions? You would? Well, let's get started. Drawing the minions are really easy. So, what I want you to do is to draw 2 circles. We're going to begin with our pencil. And we're going to draw 1 circle like this. Nice and round. Well, as round as you can get it. And then right underneath, we're going to draw another circle. It's almost going to look like the number 8, just like we did with Mickey Mouse. So draw 2 circles on top of each other, just like that. And then when you've done that, where you can see here, so the middle of each circle, we are going to draw a line straight down, just like this. And straight away, you can see we've got our minion shape. So, in the middle of the top circle, we're going to do a minion with 1 eye. So we're going to draw a nice big circle. A nice big circle, just like that. Yeah? And then we're going to do another circle inside of the circle, because the minions wear their goggles, don't they? Like their big glasses. And then we're going to do another circle in the middle of that circle, because this is going to be the minions' eye. And the minions have a strap at each side of their goggles to keep them on their head. So we're going to find the middle of the circle like that. And then we're going to draw 1 line there and 1 line there. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. 1 line there and 1 line there. Now, do you see this, the bottom of the circle here? This is going to be our big smile. So I'm going to draw a big line just like that. Right at the bottom of the circle, I'm going to go over it so that the line is even thicker. And that's going to be the minion smile. And then at the end of each side, I'm just going to put a little line like that, just to make him look extra happy. Also, the minion has lots of little bits of hair. So you can do this however you want. Just do a line there, and then a line there, and just put a few lines on top of his head, because all the different minions have different types of hair. So you could put some lines like that, or you might just put a few in the middle. Do it however you want. This can be your own minion design. Right, what we need to do next is find the circle at the bottom, and we're going to put a line right across the middle of it, just like that, because the minions wear their little dungarine costumes, don't they? Their little blue suits. So once you draw on the top like that, we're then just going to find the edge and just go put a little line down there on either side. You see what I did? And then in the top corner, so right here, in the top 2 bits of corner, we're going to do a line right off there, because this is going to be the strap that keeps their pants from falling down. We wouldn't want that, would we? We're almost done. This is an easy one. Right, now, right here in this space, we're going to draw the minions' arms. And the minions have got quite long arms, and we're going to have the minions waving. So, we're going to, where this line is here, we're going to carry on the line just up a little bit like that. Did you see what I did? And then underneath it, we're going to draw another line, just like that. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we're going to find this line of the strap, and we're going to carry on going along. And then we're going to draw a line underneath it. And the minions, well, their hands are really easy, because they've only got 3 fingers. So at the end of each arm, we're going to draw a little circle. If I'm going too fast, just stop, pause the video, and then press play again when you're ready to carry on. Did you do that? Right, let's go. Now, like I always tell you, to do the thumb, you can draw the letter N. So right here at the top of the circle, we're going to go up and then back down. That's 1 thumb. And we can do it on the other hand. Up and then back down. And then, because he's only got 2 more fingers, we're just going to draw the letter M. M. So that's up and down, up and down. There you go. He's waving with one hand, and now let's do it with the other hand. Or, in fact, you could just do, just like the thumb, you could do the letter N again. So you go up and down. So there's one finger. And then the one at the bottom is a bit like a U. So you were going to go down and up again. And there's the minion waving. All we got to do now is his feet. So at the bottom of the circle, we'll find the middle. And we're going to put a little line down like that. And then on either side of that line, we're going to put 2 more lines. And then we're just going to do some little circles for his feet. Right, the minion is almost done already. All we got to do now is colour him in and then maybe add some outline in a minute. So I am going to get my yellow paintbrush. Have you got your yellow paintbrush? You could also use a yellow crayon or a yellow pen. But as always, make sure to ask your mom, your dad, your nan, your granddad, your teacher, your carer, whoever is in charge. Make sure that you ask them what colouring pen or pencil or paintbrush you use, because you don't want to get in trouble, do you? And you don't want to make a mess, because sometimes we got to put some things down to make sure that we don't spill the paint anywhere. We wouldn't want to get it on the carpet or the settee. Right, are you ready to go? You got your yellow pen, crayon, paintbrush? Right, let's get started. Let's colour in our minion. So, we got the top of his head right here. I'm going to get this all coloured in. Oh, 1 second. Yep. Get this all coloured in. We don't want to colour in his glasses, so we're just going to do the top of his head. Go around the glasses. Just like that. And then the bottom of his head. We don't want to go over his jeans that are in the middle. He's like his dungarees, so we're going to go around just like that. And we're going to be a bit careful not to go over his mouth. But it doesn't matter too much, because if you do go over his mouth, you'll be able to see the pencil showing through your paint or your crayon, so you'll still be able to redraw the line in a bit. I'm going to try and not go over it completely, so that when I redraw it in a minute, I remember where it is. So I'm just doing that. Whoop. Colour all this in. You colour along too. No rush. Like I said, you can always pause the video if you need to. Let's get him coloured in. Nice and good. There you go. Try and stay inside the lines, but no worry if you can't. Right, all I need to colour now is his arms. I'm going to colour that arm in there, but not his hands, because the minions wear little black gloves. So get that arm coloured in. And we'll just colour in under the arms here. Right, so what we need now is a blue paintbrush to colour in his clothes. Have you got yours ready? Great! Let's carry on. So now we're going to colour all of his clothes in here. So this is the bottom of his body, the bottom of the circle. Colour that in. Just like this. Try and, if you see any little bits of white, can you see like I had little bits of white there? Let's colour all of those in so it's a nice clean coloured in drawing. And then I'm just going to colour in the straps that holds his pants up, just like that. We're very almost done. We just need to colour his little legs in. That's one leg, and that's his other leg. Now we need we'll leave the black till last. Let's see if we can find a brown colour. Let's get my brown paintbrush so that I can colour his eye in, because he's got a big brown eye. So there we go. We're going to colour that circle in the middle where his eye is. And then all we need now is a grey colour. So I need my grey paint I'm going to use. Or if you don't have grey, in fact we could use a light blue colour. If you've got a light blue, let's use that. And that's what we're going to colour his goggles in. So we're just going to go around his eye, just like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Doesn't have to be perfect. Every time you do another one of my lessons, you'll get a little bit better and better and better until you're better than me. And then you can start teaching me how to draw. Right, I think we are almost done. All we need now is a black pen. Now you might want to be careful with this, and you might even want to ask your parents, your teachers, your gran or your granddad, or your no, I said teachers already, or your carers or your helpers, whatever adult is in the room. You might ask them to come and help you with the next bit, because we are now going to get our black pen line and we're going to go around to finish off our drawing. Have you got your black pen? Are you ready? I'm going to use my black paintbrush. Right, first thing I'm going to do is colour in his hands. So let's get all those fingers and thumbs coloured in, just like this. That's one glove coloured. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the end there, yep. And then let's get the next hand done. One finger. Two fingers. And that's his thumb, or maybe it's a finger, I don't know. Let's colour that in. And now let's do his little feet. One foot. And then another foot. And the Minions work for Gru, don't they? The big fella in the Despicable Me movie, if you've seen it. I'm sure you have. So you could draw the letter G on his clothes. Now to do a G, it's almost like a circle. So you start and you go up. And up, you go almost all the way around, but just before you join up the circle, you stop, and then you just put a little line across. And that is the letter G for Gru, and that is who the Minions work for. Right, now, we're going to colour in his straps on the side here, and we're going to colour them black. Those are the things that stop his glasses from falling off his head. That's one. And then another one on the other side. That's two. Right, now what else can we do with the black pen to get this picture finished? Well, first of all, we're going to do a little black dot in the middle of his eye. I mean, look how professional that looks. You must be doing really good if you're doing this. Now, we are going to go over his smile again. So let's just draw right over his smile. And remember to put them little lines in at the end of each of the big line, just to make him look extra happy. Now, this is the part that can be a bit difficult. You don't have to do this. If you're happy with how he looks, brilliant. But if you want to do a little bit more, we're going to go and give our Minion an outline just to add a bit more detail. And this is where you could get mom, dad, nan, gran, granddad, or the teachers, or your carers to help you out. Right, are you ready? Let's go. First of all, I'm going to go around the top of his head. So go around the outline there, and we can do it in stages, one bit at a time, one line at a time. Right, now I'm going to go around the top of his head, so half a circle, just like that. And then I'm going to go over his hair again, give him nice big thick hairlines, just like that. And then I'm going to draw a line on either side of his arm, just like this. I'm just going around all the outsides of the colour. So a little line where his clothes are, and a little line under his arm. We're very almost finished. And then you see here, this is like a triangle, isn't it? So one line there, and one line there. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. One line there, and one line there. And then I'm going to go all around the blue, just like that. There we go. And I'm going to do a little dot. That's like the button that's holding his jeans up. And then from here, I'm going to draw a line all the way around his belly on one side. And then all around his belly on the other side. And then we're going to do 3 little lines for his legs. One there, one there, one there. And there you go. We have finished our very own Minion. Let's write down the Minion. I'm going to get my blue paintbrush again, and I'm going to show you how to write Minion. Right, so to write Minion, we start off with the letter M. So we're going to do a big M, and we're going to go up, then down, then back up, and back down again. So that is a capital big M. Then we're going to do an I, which is really easy. It's one little line and a dot on top. Then we're going to do a little N, which is like a half a circle. So you go up, around, and back down again. Then we do another little I, which is a line and a dot. Then we're going to do a circle, just like that, just like you've been drawing all around for your minion. And then we're going to do one last N, and that says Minion. Oh, and I almost forgot. I need to just go around his glasses, don't I? I almost forgot that. Thank you for pointing that out. I bet you were shouting at the screen, wasn't you? You've forgotten his glasses. Silly me. Well, let's get it done. Right, so going to draw around his glasses. And now we're going to draw the bottom of the circle. And this is going to be like the big letter U. So we start from one side and we go all the way around like that. And if you find drawing circles difficult, just do it in half at a time. So right, we've got a big circle here now, but instead of going all the way around, we're going to do it the top and then we're going to do the middle. So we're going to go from the top, like a big, well, like a letter N. So that's the top of it. And then we're going to do the bottom of it. And that just makes it a little bit easier to do. And we'll do it the same for the eye as well. Top. And then we'll do the bottom of it. And there you go. That is our minion all finished. How did you do? Did you have fun? Great! Join me again soon for more drawing videos. Bye!
Little Lamb Learning.